Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike A16 on Twitter. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
I am you in. That's I in. The word K. Whatever. You know what? I am you in KC. It is what it is.
Happy holidays, people. Yes, we still say Christmas here, but from Thanksgiving to the end of the year, it's some type of holiday for some people, and we all about the people.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa,
Box Day.
Boxing Day for Canadians, because the Mike claims to be
a French Canadian.
Whoa.
Talk about Clay. We hope everybody
claims to be.
We hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know the Mike did.
I actually did too. It's busy, but I had a good Thanksgiving.
Like, you think difference between us great people from the great state of Canada, because some of you Americans think we a state. Did you go Black Friday shopping? And
Not even a little bit.
You didn't go knock over some old lady?
No. I went to work.
What about Cyber Monday?
Because I'm sure my wife went to go, what's the name, shopping. So I was
Cyber Monday?
No, she went Black Friday shopping. I had to go work to afford what she paid for on Black Friday. So,
all right, before we start, December is AIDS Awareness Month, National Human Rights Month, Universal Human Rights Month, and Worldwide Food Service Safety Month. Look up the website for World AIDS Day. I know World AIDS Day should be December 4th or something, or was it December 1st? Just one of them days.
Don't leave me alone.
Go get checked out. It's free at the health center, I think. But, go do what y'all do. We got a great show for y'all today.
We do.
The Mike Patriots lost.
Bruh, it's been an interesting
year,
yes. And now that we're coming to a close, it's been nothing but interesting.
All the kickers should be fired this year. All of them. 1 through 32.
I'm not saying yay or nay on that, so
you already know.
I'm not saying yay or nay on that, so do you want to just get into it?
816-654-6883 is the voicemail number and the text line. And we about to get ready to play some voicemails.
There we go. Sit back.
Hey, what's up, Mike and you and Mike? Beautiful sports podcast. This is your odd boy, Rayvon Odd Boy. Just saying happy Turkey Day. First off, I want to say here in Kansas City was a great, nice, rainy Thanksgiving Day. Football games was nice, close games. Let's see, the Bills are still on the run. Yeah, man, I was just, my Thanksgiving was great. It had, my kids are blazing, mixed game. We had some soul food, then we had some good American-style Asian food. I had about, collectively, about 60 people combined at each, different houses, and it was just a great day. And you know me, diehard Chiefs fan, Arrowhead, throw that rock tough, chop it up. Anyway, I just really felt oh, my bad. My baby was crying, so I had to take care of that. Sorry for the pause. But anyway, I'm really excited about Sunday's Chiefs game. I'll call back in, so don't play this one. The baby kind of messed that up, so I'll come back. All right, man. Mike, I love y'all. I'll call back. Don't play this one. Bye-bye. It's Mike and you and Mike. I don't know. That's between y'all. I'm not going to argue over the name. I just didn't want to seem like I was putting Mike first and you second. All right. This your boy, Rayvon Odd Boy. You know what game I come to talk about. That Chiefs and Raiders. That 40-9. Little Thornhill with that interception. Little Thompson coming through, getting them yards. Oh, man, but I guess, Raiders is Raiders. They always get whooped up for the last 7 years. But I think the sad part that I'm running into, and my take on that game, that's the last time we play them is Oakland, and Raiders. It just, when you think about rivalry, and I'll be the first one to say it, rivalries are fun. It makes the league fun, and it's almost a little bittersweet, that we beat them and whooped them up. But I think, I don't know what you guys take on it. I think it's always a little love in the rivalry, because, it's exciting, it builds it up. But, when a team moves, it's just a little bittersweet. I'm glad we got the V. But, that's just kind of what I want to know what your take on it is. And do you think the record starts over, when we play them as Las Vegas, or is it the same type of thing? And, in my opinion, I feel like the legacy's done. The record's the record, and it is what it is. And that's the Chiefs Kingdom whooping on that Kansas City.
Yo, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Jabba Trump, up on the podcast line. One, I got this on 4-4 Ducks, Broncos. They should be starting the Mizzou boy this week. Get Bucks for a lot. Like, your team still sucks. You guys are starting some fella named Duck or some bullshit like that. Trash. Chiefs play the Raiders. Be there. You already know that. Patriots. I don't want to talk about them neither. But you heard it here first. Steelers still trash. Mason Rudolph got smacked in the head with a helmet a couple weeks ago. No, I'm a little late on that, but I was on vacay. But you guys have a good week. Go Chiefs, baby. Peace.
Yo, this is Fred OG calling. Just wanted to give a shout out to my Chiefs today. Smacked them Raiders around 40-9, just like I knew we would. But the real reason I'm calling is to say the Patriots are trash, and to tell the Mike to get ready for that Chick-fil-A. I'm going to hang up now, but Mike, you go ahead and tell your listeners about our bet. Y'all can follow me at Abstract Bravo 1.
Hey, this is Marcus Moss again, just leaving a couple of takes after week 13 slate of games. How about those Bengals trying to mess up things, mess up their defeated season? So, kind of embarrassing about it to lose like that. But hey, somebody gotta feel good. So, go Bengals. I think the Dolphins were able to win the game. Everybody expected them to lose against the Eagles. Got off to them. It feels like the Ravens kind of continue to muddle along other big time opponents that they were able to defeat. And how about those Chiefs? Sorry, but this time it's defense. I don't know. Maybe it's that element to Patrick Mahomes just seems a little off lately. We'll see. The Patriots end up getting knocked off in the last game, so we'll see. I mean, the Patriots offense is very concerning. Defense is lights out, but I mean, just the way that they're playing right now, I just feel like the AFC is probably theirs for a taking. So I don't know, a lot of it will be matchup related. So we'll see. Hopefully my Chiefs can figure it out and get things on the right track. So I don't know. Foxborough for next weekend. We'll see what's up. Yeah, have a great week. Thanks for all your great analysis. I appreciate the show. Take care.
Yo, just much love up. Hey, I ain't tired in a minute. First off, the Chiefs. don't get too that thing is. I wish the Raiders would have whipped their ass, so that was the same game for the Raiders. Shit, it was funny seeing New England lose. But I'm not a New England fan, but I just don't understand. You know, I guess people just like how I hate the Chiefs. I guess that's why a lot of people hate New England. But yeah, man, it was a good win for the Broncos. You know, I still don't give a fuck about this season. I'm happy that, you know, the rookie got his first NFL win. And I think he'd be good. He just got to play, which I've said it from the beginning. If they can start him and get that boy a chance, he'd go. But I think he just got to, I think if they keep him next year, he'd be a good, you know, I wouldn't say Patrick Mahomes good, but he'd be good for the Broncos and how they're going. And they just got to keep him. And let the players, you know, get comfortable with him and stuff. You know, see if it's running back and shit like that. You guys got to get comfortable with him. But I think he would be a good asset to the Broncos. I don't know, the Steelers still out there looking bummy. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the Chiefs still going to the Super Bowl like everybody else. I really think New England's going to get probably knocked out the playoffs, to be honest. Right now, I can't say who, but I know it ain't going to be the Chiefs or New England being the first two or three in this playoffs, so. And I'm fine with that. I've been content with this season we haven't. And I just think we got to get together and regroup, come back next year, and, you know, get back to a decent season. And then go to, you know, a winning season again. So, you know, I understand. You can't get them all. We shouldn't be this, like, we looking like the Dolphins out here. But, y'all have a good one. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. And, I'll check out the next podcast. When it airs this week. He said,
the Mike and you, this is the R. It's Victory Monday here. The Steelers did our thing. I didn't get to watch the game, but from all the tweets I've received and with my baby keeping me up to date on the game, we laid the wood to the Browns throughout the playoffs. I was able to watch Kansas City beat the living stew out of Oakland. Cincinnati, they got their first win. I'm surprised, but it happens. We did our thing, though. On to the Arizona Cardinals for next week. I don't have anything to say about the Browns game. We came and did what we did. They said we started, yet we finished it. The Browns are out the playoffs. They are out the playoffs. All that talent, and it was wasted. Try again next year. You stink. You're bums. This is the R. I'm out. Steeler Nation. Let's do this thing. Let's get our 8th win next week. I'm out. And another thing, the Broncos pulled it out. So, Slut Loves Duck or Slut Blood Cluck couldn't win. You did something. You're not going to make the playoffs, but you did do something. That was a moral victory for you guys. Moral victory. And Dallas, they sorry. They're not even going to make the playoffs. And I just want to understand how in the world the Miami Dolphins beat the Philadelphia Eagles. We need to find some Philadelphia Eagles fans around here. We need to get them on the podcast. I need to hear their take on how the hell they lost to the Miami Dolphins. I need to understand that. I truly do. How in the world would you lose to Miami? You just won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Now you're bad as Cincinnati. Let's go. This is the hard. I'm out of here. Steeler Nation. We're back. We're in the 60s. We're hitting them playoffs hard. You heard it here first. Make no mistakes about it. Things are happening now for that defense. It's elite. I'm out of here. This is the all. Peace. And New England got their candy cartridges beat too. Don't think I forgot about you, though, Mike. You lost. See you when I see you, fam. This is the all.
What's up, you guys? Happy Monday after Thanksgiving. The Mike gave me a long list. Hopefully I can squeeze it in. Here we go. Will the Packers hold off the Vikings? Of course. Vikings, they're going to be lucky if they beat Seattle tonight. Packers have a cheesy schedule the rest of the season. Green Bay, number one. What's wrong with the Mike's Patriots? Tom Brady's just too old, Mike. Doesn't want to get hit anymore, doesn't want to sit in the pocket anymore, and bottom line, the receiving corps is terrible. Is Kansas City back? Yes, they're back as long as they play teams in the AFC West. If they have to go outside of the division, I think the offense is shaky at best. Keys to KC versus New England. Turnovers is going to be a big one. No turnovers, got to play a clean game. No stupid fouls, no penalties, blah, 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 blah. The defense should have seen by now the game plan to beat the Patriots. Bottom line is, can the Chiefs shut down the run game? Thanksgiving was awesome. One dish I have to have on my plate is gravy. Gravy can go on the turkey, gravy can go on the stuffing, gravy can go on the mashed potatoes, gravy can go on the green beans, gravy goes with everything. Black Friday or Cyber Monday shopping. Toy shopping for all the kids and grandkids on Black Friday probably helped contribute to the gross national product with our purchases. Cyber Monday shopping, still too early to tell. It's only about 12:30. Guys, have a great show. Catch you later. See ya.
Alright, we also got 2 text messages. The first one. The first one is
816-654-6883.
This first one's from Ty. From Ty677 Podcast on YouTube. I have a feeling my Chiefs are gonna crush your boys out there in New England next week, big dog.
Take that back.
If the Pats lose their first playoff game, does Brady come back or hang him up? He's been struggling as the season wears on, and it's noticeable. Ty.
He's gonna hang up regardless.
Kind of think so too.
Man, I think they're gonna get somebody. I think they might try to pull the trick for AB again.
Yikes.
They need somebody.
Let's go to this next one. This is Kev from Redmond. Yesterday's game was epic, as I predicted it would be. The Chiefs came out fired up, and defense sent a message to the league and the New England Patriots to let them know we coming and we will not be denied. Andy Reid is not holding back, and players are stepping up to the challenge. I'm going to call this game to 52-14 Chiefs. Mahomes takes the crown, and the torch will be passed on to him. Great job by the Chiefs for showing up and showing out. Congratulations to the D. T, first career touchdown, and many more to come. Go Chiefs. My name Red.
Now,
I'm interested to figure out what's going to happen now.
Now, don't you ever, in the Mike meeting ever, say y'all going to beat the Mike team 52-14. It's just not going to happen, kid. Y'all lucky to be in the same building as us.
Wow. You know I don't agree with that.
We professionals in New England.
Allegedly.
And I'm going to make sure we pay the refs. I can't eat Chick-fil-A. No way, Jose.
Alright.
We're back. 816-654-6883. Thanks to our boy Jabba Trump, aka Jabba Juice, the Fred the OG, Dr. Marcus, Sluts Love Duck, the Aura, Bob C, the Packer fan. Let's go with our boy right quick.
He said, does the Raiders record versus the Chiefs start over? I don't think it does because they're still the Raiders. They just moved. And the only way it starts over is if they like move divisions, in my opinion.
It don't start over.
There
unless they don't play no more. That's
right.
the only way.
But even if they don't, I think the Raiders are the Chiefs' most hated rivals. So even, that, I guess hate is the wrong word, but it should be the right word. But,
it is the right word.
But that hate could transcend no matter when they play. So,
that blazing,
in my opinion,
hey, that blazing turkey dish Thanksgiving sounds good.
This guy right here,
Jabba, food.
Jabba
Juice. He was very mellow.
I know he was not worked up.
For Twitter humbled him.
Oh man.
By the way,
what's up?
He told me to tell the intern. Thank the intern for accepting him on Twitter. Follow him back.
He back on Twitter?
Can't tell you.
How you gonna not tell me? Come on now. And the intern, you messed up too, because you ain't tell me either. Jerk.
Anyway, what did Java say?
Oh, he was talking about Duck Hodges and everything. I think he got that wrong. I think he was talking about
Rudolph.
Yeah.
Mason.
And his Duck Hodges. Yep. But anyway, let's go to Fred. Fred the OG.
Okay, here's the bet.
Okay.
The Mike,
Patriots are trash, by the way. He said it. I didn't.
I'm going to be nice.
Fred said
here's the bet. Who is the Mike's favorite team?
The Patriots.
Who is the Mike's second team?
The Chiefs, allegedly.
So if they two playing, well, that's it. Bad English. If them two playing, who is the Mike rooting for?
The Patriots.
Okay, so the Fred the OG is a Chiefs fan. So here's the bet. Everybody know how the Mike hates Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
If the Chiefs
you
win,
shouldn't hate Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A has been touched by God. But go ahead.
He kicked that out of heaven when he kicked the devil and 3/4 of the angels out.
No.
1/4 of the angels.
Come on.
But anywho, the Mike, if the Chiefs win, which they won't, I'm paying the referees for sure. The Mike
Don't worry,
has to take.
You and Belichick are.
Hey, the Mike has to take the OG to Chick-fil-A, and the Mike has to eat Chick-fil-A. But when
you could always go to Chick-fil-A and get the fries. The fries are really good, in my opinion.
No, I have to eat a piece of a chicken.
Okay.
But when the Patriots win, the Mike get a case of Barq's root beer.
Y'all could have kept that one to yourselves.
That's the bet.
Y'all could have kept that.
And the Chiefs sucks this week, and forevermore now.
All right, Dr. Marcus. He said he appreciates us, bruh. We appreciate you, and that's real. The Bengals win. I'm actually surprised. I thought they were going to be in that 0-16 category.
The Mike wasn't surprised.
With the Caldwell Lions and then the Browns. I thought they was going to be in that winless category for the whole season.
No, the Mike picked them to win on the football pot. And guess who won the football pot? The Mike.
We don't know nothing about that pot. We ain't in it. We don't care.
Cause y'all losers.
We ain't in it. We don't care.
Y'all like the Chiefs this week, losers.
Duck, where you at?
Sluts love Duck.
He said he don't worry about the Chiefs. Don't worry, we ain't worried about you.
I already knew what was coming out of his mouth when he first said it. Hey, this Sluts love Duck.
Still F the Chiefs.
F the Chiefs.
It is what it is.
He's like the Tupac of the podcast world.
He said Locke could be good, which I do agree with. I don't know if Scangarillo is the guy to coach him, but we'll see.
Depends on who they get as an offensive coordinator.
Scangarillo, if I'm not mistaken, is the offensive coordinator.
I thought you were trying to say Fangio.
No, not Fangio. Scangarillo, if I'm not tripping, is the offensive coordinator. We'll see how he adjusts his game plan to Locke, because I don't think he did a good job in the first part of the season.
Like 4 games. left in the season for everybody, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
But
and it's a short period of time, relatively speaking.
and especially getting off injury reserve. So like Duck said, first of the year,
By the
all
by,
training camp.
the Chargers really suck.
Yeah,
The Chargers suck.
All right, let's
But
go
he
to the-
also had said that he thinks New England's going to get knocked out of the playoffs. Remains to be seen. You can't count Belichick out until he's actually out. So
he's a hater with that one.
the
The aura.
Browns officially out of the playoffs is what I got from one of his statements, and they're not. I've looked at NFL.com. The playoff picture actually has them as the Browns. New York got to get knocked off. They're ahead of the New York Jets, Chargers, Broncos, and Jacksonville. So they're 5 division games back and 2
Playoff games back.
two games back.
Of the final wild card.
Yeah, for the wild card. So they're not officially out. Only two teams officially out, and that's the Miami Dolphins
And the Arizona
and the Cincinnati Bengals too. But I was talking about the AFC. So anyway,
Bob C, the Packer fan.
he said Brady's too old. You're starting to see the age. Father Time catches up with everyone.
Not Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
He's starting to throw them ducks. Wah,
He-
wah.
He just wants people to get interceptions off of him so they can make a career.
And then
He
you
like to make millionaires.
also saw him go off on the receivers and the receiver. It's not so much him going off on the receivers. For me, it was the receivers not responding
To the urgency.
to the urgency or even his whatever of them, his critiques of them. That was interesting to me. You've never seen that before. But anyway,
Well, they all young. They don't know no better.
Chiefs offense is shaky. Yes, I agree. But you see Mahomes doing whatever it takes to do to win. And that was running in for the touchdown in my opinion, but whatever. By the by,
Black Friday came in $7.4 billion, the highest ever.
of course, they got good deals on Black Friday. This was the best year for it. I was trying to pick up a 32-inch for Xander's room, but I didn't find it because I wasn't on Black Friday shopping. Forget that. And by the way, he said gravy has to be the thing on the plate.
Horrible.
I was like, I had to give him props while I was listening to the message. I was like, you show right. Gravy
Horrible.
got to go over the mac and cheese, over the dressing, over the
That is horrible.
turkey,
And this
over
coming
the
from a French
greens,
Canadian
over the
who ate
cabbage,
punani,
over
poutine,
all
time.
of it. Over all of it. Gotta go over all of it.
Anyway, let's go to the reviews. You ready?
I was lying about it. Gotta go over all of it. Just the dressing and the turkey. That's it. But anyway,
You nasty.
we keeps it moving.
All right, you ready?
I'm as ready as I can be.
Chicago 24, Detroit 20. See Trubisky out there throwing
He
with
slanged it.
his hip pointer. Can't nobody do that in the history of the game, man.
If you don't
Mahomes,
shut your
hey,
face.
Mahomes barely got an
Shut
ankle
your
sprain.
pie hole.
And he was like, oh, send me out 2 games.
Okay.
That's for Fred OG.
The Lions get swept in their division by a bottom 7 QB. And the Lions been having leads almost every game of the season, but they can't hold on to them. That's sad.
Bad offense. What did Chicago do right?
Trubisky showed up. I think if Trubisky can be this way, because this is the first 300-yard game he's had in 16 games. 300-plus yard throwing game. When he's on, he's on.
When Nagy finally let him throw it down the field. What? Oh, sorry. What did Detroit do wrong?
Detroit, they can't hold a lead. They've been having the leads in games, and they had a lead here, and they just couldn't hold on.
Congratulations to the rookie. I forgot his name. Plow. That's his
Blau, yeah.
name. First touchdown, 75 yards.
There you go. You sure right.
Let's go to the next game. Buffalo 26, Dallas 15. What did Buffalo do right?
Buffalo played that defense. They played this game like they were supposed to.
Oh, my God. Whoa.
Go ahead.
Rewind. Chicago record?
Oh, thank you for that. Chicago's record. I had to go back up to it. Sorry.
816-654-6883.
Chicago's record is 6-6. Lions' record is 3-8-1. 24 for the Bears, 20 for the Lions.
All right, let's go. Buffalo 26, Cowboys 15. The records?
Hold on. It keeps. But anyway, the Bills and the Cowboys. Bills are 9-3. The Cowboys are 6-6.
So what did the Bills do right?
The Bills are playing defense. Josh Allen
had a monster game. He played like a veteran, even though he's
balling.
But he's been playing like he's been in the league 6 years.
He's not. He's
been in there 2 years.
2 years, but
you're a veteran.
I'm starting to see the game slow down for him. I'm starting to see him seeing things that needs adjustment, and it helps when you're playing on the opposite side of your defense, which happens to be the Bills, of course, and they're playing really well.
So, Sean McDermott, Coach of the Year candidate?
Very much so. Absolutely. They're only reason they're second in their division is because they're with the Patriots, and the Patriots got a better defense. So,
what did Dallas do wrong?
Didn't score. I don't know what's going on with them. How can you not
score when you have arguably one of the best running backs in the league, if not the best?
I don't know, man. I don't. Prescott had 355 yards throwing. He had 2 touchdowns, but one of the big things of that, 2 giveaways. He gave it right back to him. And I don't want to say, I will at least say one of those was takeaways by the Bills.
The Mike finally agreed with Jerry Jones.
What'd he say?
Somebody asked him about coaching change. He said it's not going to help us this year.
It won't?
So I agree with him that wait till the end of the season and fire. But he can't get nobody in there because he's too power hungry and control.
The Cowboys are 0-5 versus teams currently above 500.
I thought that was only the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just saying under 500 they only beat them. They did what they supposed to do. But anyway, last game of Thursday night, New Orleans 26, Atlanta 18.
Saints are 10-2 and they clinched their third NFC South title. The Falcons are 3-9. Saints scored 26. Falcons scored 18.
What did the Saints do right?
The Saints
jumped on them early,
really early, and they just took the hearts out of it.
Then
they tried to come back, but the Falcons didn't do nothing but punt for the first 2-3 possessions. Then the last one, the fourth possession, I think, they had to turn over on down. So it kind of took them out of it early.
All right, let's go Sunday games. Jets 6, Cincinnati 22. What's their record? You didn't say the Saints records.
I did.
Bad.
The Jets are 4. The Jets are 4-8.
They won 4 games.
Under the radar. Not underrated, but under the radar.
They did win 3 straight.
Yeah. In Cincinnati, they won their first game, 1-11. So, man, the Jets, they just got stomped. They just stomped.
Didn't show up
last week.
They just beat the Raiders.
They stomped the Raiders last week, and then they come out and lay this goose egg here. I don't know.
Was Cincinnati happy to see Andy
Dalton back? I think that has a lot to do with it.
He was fired up.
The Bengals, and they scored their first safety too. The Bengals did, but I don't know, man. I don't understand how you come off of that 3-game winning streak and do this. But Le'Veon didn't run well at all. But what else is new? So I don't know. I don't know why they came out laying that duck.
The next game is interesting. Tennessee 31, Colts 17 is interesting because the Colts was kind of cruising
for a second there.
Then fourth quarter came, with only 5 minutes left. They put up 24 unanswered.
But you got to realize, anytime I want somebody. If you want to, okay. The Tennessee Titans are 7-5. Indianapolis Colts are 6-6. Score Tennessee 31, Indianapolis 17. I'm willing to bet. I don't know for sure, but when Derrick Henry runs for over 100 yards, I'm betting they win.
That's my dude.
I'm betting they win every time Derrick Henry runs for over 100 yards.
Now you can see the
But the thing about it is, he only does that every so often. He doesn't even do it.
But you see what I was talking about for the last 2 years with Derrick Henry.
No, not really.
You're a hater.
No.
You don't see greatness like the Mike see greatness, baby.
No.
But Jacoby Brissett threw a horrible pick that helped them.
I agree.
You know, either one of them gonna catch Houston?
No.
Tennessee got to play Houston twice.
No, they're not catching.
I'm just saying.
For which we'll talk about later. But Houston's playing good games, but they can drop some. They will drop one game, I think, before the end of the year, but we'll see.
All right, Cleveland 13 and the Aura Pittsburgh Steelers 20.
They
kind of dominated that game.
The Browns are 5-7. Pittsburgh is 7-5. You already said the scores. Yes. They kind of did dominate. They kind of did.
And they did it without a couple of offensive linemen. Pouncey was out. Then they did it without Connor and Juju.
Yep. I mean,
so, you know, like I said, I don't condone Ben getting hurt, but Ben getting hurt is one of the best things for this team.
They don't have a first-round draft pick. I don't believe. I don't know if Duck Hodges is the next guy.
You can rotate Duck and Rudolph.
I don't think Rudolph's worth it. I don't think you want to put that guy in there. But I was going to say you could try to get one of these guys coming out, but they don't have a first-round pick. The question is,
are you somewhere?
Are you okay?
The Dolphins got picks.
Oh, my goodness.
Dolphins can use
Ben. I'm trying to think. Who would use Ben?
Dolphins?
They actually probably would go for him, but they got a few first-round picks.
That's what I'm saying. Dolphins.
Interesting. I don't think that'll happen, but, you know.
Nah, they got to hold on to Ben. Philly, 31. No, right quick. Baker Mayfield's kind of overrated.
Baker Mayfield been overrated since he was the first-round draft pick. He shouldn't have been the first-round draft pick.
He needs to focus less on
the haters.
Media and the haters, and just more on the field, man.
That's my thing. He's made his career about proving people wrong, but he's too vocal about it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's what's causing.
Agreed.
Philly 31. Miami 37. Miami's on the road.
I am going to say
Brian Flores was telling you they wasn't tanking.
I am going to say
they biting the system.
I am going to say this. I'm ready to throw dirt on the Dolphins. I mean on the Eagles.
Miami about to win the NFC East.
Stop. You're such a troll sometimes. You really are. You really are. The Eagles, I'm ready to throw dirt on them. We're ready to go ahead and have their funeral.
You're not gonna throw dirt on your boy Carson.
He's still
walking to.
Hold on, he's still my boy because I'm not out here burning. Like if I even had his jersey, I wouldn't burn it. They got the fans out here burning Wentz jersey already.
I'm not burning no jersey.
Come on now.
I don't care who sucks. I ain't burning nobody's jersey. I already bought it.
This the most points the Dolphins have scored since 2015. So I mean, it's a big deal for them, you deal. I mean, like you said,
it's a big win.
Like you said, Flores told y'all he wasn't tanking. It just took a little while for him to get the wheels turning, get the players to buy in. He had to get rid of Minka Fitzpatrick in order to get this thing.
But the thing is, it's not really their defense. It's their offense side.
It's like, look, if you want to go. You don't need to be a part of this because we're trying to build something. So,
and it's the offense side that's kind of holding them back a little bit. The defense is steady. Because remember, I showed you that picture of their defense. No, matter of fact, you showed me the picture of the defense where they did. No, that's the Bears defense.
I was about to say, I think that was the Bears.
That's Bears defense.
But I will say this: if they can find a way to go 2-2 this month, 3-1. Or somewhere like that. Just take these wins and momentum into next season. You got draft picks, man. They could be something.
Okay. This is the rain/snowball. Green Bay 31, New York Giants 13. What did records?
The Packers are 9-3. The Giants are 2-10.
So what did the Packers do right?
Shoot, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever
you play the Giants, you ain't gotta do nothing right.
Whenever the Giants gave it back to them, they scored. So except I think the second quarter They scored every possession they had, except for in the second quarter where they punted. They punted most of the time, but they just got up a score. 2 scores.
Let me ask you this.
2.5.
I know your answer will be no, and the Mike answer usually no. But would you shut Saquon down?
You said you know my answer is going to be no. He's not going to want to be shut down. It's 4 games. This is 4 whole games he got to be.
Well, I'm just saying, you thinking he is on a fully guaranteed contract. You really ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Why would you want to put extra hits on him? You know what I mean?
But they did that last year, remember?
What, shut him down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
and he's sat a few games this season because of injuries.
But I know he don't want to sit down. But me, I would shut him down since I'm fully guaranteed this contract. Let's go to my other win. Washington 29, Carolina 21.
Washington versus Carolina. The Washington scores 29. The Panthers scored 21. Washington is actually 3-9. The Panthers are 5-7.
They're rolling their win streak too. What did Washington do right besides play great defense? They played good defense all year.
And then I don't know, man. I really
say Clinton Portis. What is their running back name? Peterson.
Is
he still playing?
But then you also got Darius Geis. He ran for a good chunk of yards. Let me see. No, Darius Geis ran big time. That's what they did right. I knew they had 2 running backs over 90 yards. Adrian Peterson, Darius Geis. Darius Geis had 129 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Peterson had 99 yards, 1 touchdown. That's what they did right.
When you run, and you can control the clock, open up play action for Haskins, a rookie. So what did Carolina do wrong?
They didn't run. They only had like 20 attempts at running.
And you got one of the best running backs.
And the crazy part about that was they scored first. They scored second. Then they started punting, and Washington kept putting up field goals. They would continue punting, and
then they broke them touchdowns.
That's all. They finally did it. So
Tampa Bay 28, Jacksonville 11.
Tampa Bay is 5-7. The Jaguars are 4-8.
What did Tampa Bay do right?
Your boy, not your boy,
Mace, the great boy.
Yeah,
Jameis.
No,
I still crap.
I'm not talking about Jameis. I'm talking about Shaq Barrett.
Oh.
Shaq Barrett's a beast. I don't know where this dude was, but he was with the Denver Broncos a little bit ago. I don't know where this dude was at, but 5+. He's got. I think I saw he was like 20 sacks on the season. Not 20, not yet, but
sometimes a new scenery does that type of
That's
thing.
true. I agree with that.
New system.
It wasn't 20, but Shaq Barrett forced a fumble. That's what it was.
What did Jacksonville do wrong besides start Nick Foles and
benched him? I don't know what that's about. I was listening to a podcast, Locked on Jaguars, and they were talking about how there's a power struggle somewhere in that organization. And I think, what's the coach name?
Doug Marrone.
I think Marrone feels his time's coming. I think Nick Foles is being empowered by somebody else inside the organization.
Tom Coughlin.
Maybe higher than that. Shad Khan, maybe. But it's interesting because you see the power struggle, but everybody was begging for Minshew anyway. I mean, shoot, it is what it is.
Should have let Minshew finish out the season.
I don't disagree with you. I do not disagree with you.
San Francisco 17, Baltimore 20. This was a good game.
This was more of a offense, more of a defensive game than I thought it would be.
Let me get the records real quick.
10-2 to 10-2.
San Francisco blew this game.
A little bit.
When they tied it up 17-17, they kept stopping Lamardale, but Kyle Shanahan went into Super Bowl mode in the second half. When Super Bowl mode is when he was the offensive coordinator in Atlanta, people.
But you got to realize the Ravens gave them 2 opportunities. I think it was
3.
more than 2 opportunities. 3. There was a fumble on one play. There was a turnover on downs another play. They punted another play. And they were still able. the Ravens defense was able to stop 49ers defense with a turnover on down and get the field goal at the end. It was a huge game.
So what did the Niners do wrong besides the play calling when they had time?
That was what I was going to mention.
Because I was like, what is they doing?
That was what I was.
Where's these like? You don't run an in and around with George Kittle.
I don't know why you would want to. George Kittle's too slow.
My point exactly.
I don't understand. I get the. I guess here's what I get: the surprise, the shock factor of it all. You never would assume him, but really,
not that.
Out of
guy.
all the speedsters you got on this team, and you want to
Coleman
throw
wasn't
George
hurt.
Kittle?
I can see Breida hurt because he was out because they want to keep him from New Orleans.
I just don't
But
get it.
I'm with you.
I don't
And
get
what
it.
did Baltimore do right? Took advantage of.
What was given to them, plus the defense showed up when they needed to at the end.
And the offense actually got the third downs
Oh
at
yeah.
the end to run out the clock to get Justin Tucker up there.
Lamar Jackson has 4 games with 100 plus rushing yards this season, the most by a QB since in a single season since 1950. Actually,
Oh,
you would think that
Michael Vick.
you would think Michael Vick when
Cunningham.
you think Lamar Jackson or Cunningham. He's doing stuff that them two dudes ain't done. So it's interesting.
The Rams get back on the winning track. 34, Arizona 7.
The Rams, they get back on a running track. How about they just win a game? I thought they was going to be a lot better than them. The Rams scored 34. The Cardinals scored 7. You said that already.
Yes.
Rams are 7-5. Cardinals are 3-8-1.
So what? You was texting me about this game. I couldn't see it. Evidently, you could see it.
Yeah, I was somewhere.
So what did the Rams was doing? So you was kind of hyped, like, man, Goff is putting up numbers.
He was slanging it all over the place, and the Raiders couldn't do nothing.
Then you
and the crazy part about it is the Rams started off super slow. They had a field goal, and then they had the missed field goal. Next thing you know, touchdown. It was going on.
Then you text me back, and your text kind of sounded sad.
I was hoping.
You're like,
look,
the Cardinals scored.
I'm not a fan of Goff. I think you know that. But I text you and said I think Goff's going to try to put up the single season
passing record.
And I said McVay going to let him. I'm interested in a coach that would let his quarterback do something like that. But Arizona found a way to at least put 7 on the board. So.
You sounded so sad too. You're like, oh, Cardinals scored.
I sound sad on the text.
All right. Dumpster Fest. Chargers 20, Broncos 23.
This one's funny. The Chargers are 4-8. The Broncos are 4-8.
That weak AFC West.
Say what you need to say. Just like the AFC East.
Oh, man, we dominate. Hey, the Dolphins won the Super Bowl undefeated. The Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls. And the Jets, they did the unthinkable, the biggest upset in Super Bowl history.
The 90s were when the Patriots sucked. So let's move on.
2000s was when the Chiefs sucked. And the 80s.
And you're saying this
and the
because
70s. Because
the Chiefs wasn't even what we were talking about. But of all the 8 Chargers losses this season, they all come in 1 possession games. 1 possession. They can't finish.
Everybody say they bad luck.
They're a bad date. They can't finish.
So what? So besides they can't finish, because the Chargers.
Oh my goodness, that's
816
That's good.
654 6883. Besides, what else did they do wrong? The Chargers.
Man, they just got a bunch of flags at the end.
They keep holding on to Rivers. He need to go.
You already knew that, but his completion percentage wasn't bad this game.
What did the Broncos do right?
Broncos kept going at it, man. They scored. Also, they scored 14 starting out. They scored 14 in first quarter, and that helped them get ahead. So that makes the Chargers have to come from behind a little bit. But at the end, you saw what happened.
Oakland 9, Kansas City 40. What did Oakland do besides not show up?
It was such a hard-fought game. The Chiefs fought tooth and nail. It was rough.
It
rough
was.
game for the Kansas City Chiefs.
It was.
However, they found a way. So the good teams just find a way.
I know. They paid the refs to give
They
them all the
just
flags and don't throw no
Find
flags
a
on them.
way. That's what I was gonna say. Anytime the Chiefs.
Hold on, record.
Oh, the record 6-6 for Oakland, 8-4 for the Chiefs. Anytime the Chiefs aren't high on penalties, but the Chiefs have penalties at bad points of the game.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Like DeMarcus Robinson touchdown.
Oh, come on. Don't get me started on that one.
He worked hard
He
for that.
deserved that touchdown, too. And you know I don't give DeMarcus a whole heck of a lot of credit.
Now, you're a hater. I give him
But
all
he deserves that.
Man,
And it sucked that he wasn't able to get it back.
so what
But
did the Raiders do wrong?
the Raiders, they're a young team, so they had flags.
Mentally. And they had flags at the wrong time as well.
But also what they did wrong, Mr. Carr.
This was a guy you supposed to run Josh Jacobs like 30 times.
I don't know why they didn't. Well, but by the by, he ran like 17 times and 104 yards. I mean, it's a better bend but don't break. I know that's not the philosophy of the Chiefs. The defense right now is attack, but they let them run. The Chiefs,
Kudos to Thornhill for that pick six.
The offense did their job. They scored a touchdown to where the Chiefs defense didn't have to go into attack in order to win. So,
what did Kansas City do to win? Like, what did they do good?
They continue to put the foot on them. Offense couldn't score at some point. Mahomes had to run in for a touchdown, and then they had to turn over.
He ain't been looking right to me.
He's still not.
You finally agreed.
You said this 3 weeks ago.
I
don't know what it is.
He got the talent to do the touch passes, but he ain't throwing with all his might.
He still got the ball. I don't know what it is. I can't equilibrium off. I have no idea.
You was trying to defend him.
I was trying, but I can't see.
And I'm not hating on Mahomes because Mahomes one of my favorite people.
Look, man. Lamar Jackson, where you at? Listen to me, man. Do not take the Madden cover. Don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself.
All right.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, I missed that line. New England, 22. Houston, 28. What did records?
Let me go down to it. The Patriots are 10-2. The Texans are 8-4.
What did my Patriots do wrong?
This was Bills. This was William O'Brien, your boy.
I hate that dude.
That's your boy. That's your boy. This was his Super Bowl. It's plain and simple.
And you know what's amazing? What did my Patriots do wrong? Besides about show up on the offense.
That was what I was going to say. Not show up on offense at all. Like they just didn't show. And we're talking about them not showing up against the Texans defense, which is not a stout defense. It's not.
No, they just didn't show up. Funny thing is that
Tom Brady still threw for over 300 yards.
He did. It didn't look like it. But anyway,
didn't look like it.
But the funny thing is, Kraft made the sick people ride on one.
He made them what?
He made the sick people ride on one plane.
All the sicky-kikis.
You get plane too.
And then we'll get the good plane.
Hey, but also, what did the Houston do right?
Houston made sure they took care of,
they played perfect ball, in my opinion.
They didn't play perfect.
I'm talking about offensive side.
But they made sure when they were given the opportunity to score, the first turnover that the Patriots had, they scored right afterwards. And even though they were down, when they punted, when New England punted, they scored again. They took advantage of the opportunity. It took them a slow start, but they finally took advantage of those opportunities.
And with how horrible they played, if was fifth, we all be drunk.
Know how I'll say it.
But if Butler would have tapped the ball and kept it in bounds,
oh yeah,
they were still in the game. It was crazy. But anywho, I thought Bill didn't call timeouts in the right time during the fourth quarter. He kind of let too much time go off, in my opinion.
I can see that.
And right quick, It's only 4 games left, right?
And
The league.
I think so. This was week 13. Yeah, 4 games. Yep.
Chiefs win out. What are they?
If the Chiefs win out, they're 10-6.
No, if they win out, they 12-4.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 12-4. Yeah.
Now the Patriots split the last 2. What are they?
You get me to do
12-4.
math. I don't know math. I don't even know their record right now. I gotta look at it.
They
So
be
they're 12-4. Yep.
So what did we say the Chiefs and Patriots going to be in the beginning of the season?
I know I said the Chiefs were probably gonna be 12-4. I was hoping 13-3, but there was no way.
So
I didn't like 13.
I'm just saying we both said 12-4 for these guys,
If I'm not mistaken,
and they
yeah.
still on pace for 12-4.
Yep.
It's a big game. Let's go to this week. It's interesting games this week.
Very interesting.
You ready?
Very,
Thursday
very
night game. Did Jerry always get after Thanksgiving? Since y'all make me play on Thursday, I play the following Thursday after Thanksgiving. He the only coach that get that.
It's Jerry.
Dallas at Chicago. That's a big game.
It's a huge game. It's
For both teams.
It should be a statement game for Trubisky
I think Dallas
and Nagy.
I think Dallas gonna get it.
I'm gonna go for Chicago.
I want Chicago to get it.
Yeah, I want
think
Chicago
Dallas
to get it too. But
All right, let's go Sunday games. Nobody really care about this game. Carolina at Atlanta.
Yeah, nobody cares about the game. But I'm going for
I'm going
Kyle
Carolina.
Allen and Carolina.
Now this game is interesting. The next game is interesting. Neither one of them can afford to lose.
Okay.
One can lose the number 1 seed, Baltimore, and the other one can lose the number 1 seed in the AFC East. And the Patriots play Kansas City. But anyway, we neither there. Baltimore and Buffalo. One of them got hurt from this loss.
I want
Buffalo to win, but then again, I want Baltimore to win.
I love people. I'm a Chiefs fan, and people hating because Lamar is 2019's Mahomes. If you understand,
Everybody's darling.
Everybody's darling. I like seeing
what?
history in the making, though.
One thing I dislike.
I love it.
One thing I dislike is when Chiefs fans, some Chiefs fans, let me put it out there.
Of course.
And you know what I'm talking about. When somebody put a stat on Lamar Jackson, they hear up try to throw a stat up about Mahomes. You can love somebody and still like somebody else.
No doubt.
And give them kudos for what they're doing.
No doubt
without
about that.
comparing the two.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm with you.
I like what Lamar's doing. So
I want Buffalo to win.
So I actually want Buffalo to win to see how it makes things interesting in the AFC East.
And I want Buffalo to win to see how Baltimore would come back from adversity of a loss. And John Harbaugh,
we haven't seen them come back since the Chiefs lost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a long time ago.
And John Harbaugh, because they won like 9 in a row now. John Harbaugh, we was calling for his head last year. Is he top runner for Coach of the Year?
Yes.
All
You
right.
know I ain't called for his head.
I did.
I didn't.
You part of me
I was
on the
like-
show, baby.
I was like, he needs to develop Lamar.
Now, this is another game that nobody care about. Cincinnati going to get their second win. Cincinnati at Cleveland.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
Who you
I
got?
actually got Cleveland, but
More talent-wise, yeah, but team-wise, no.
we say the talent, but OBJ hasn't had a 100-yard throwing game, I think, in quite some time.
And that's on Kitchens and Baker Mayfield
Absolutely.
and the offensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
Washington at Green Bay. This is an interesting game. Even though I think Green Bay should win pretty easily, but Washington got that defense.
Washington got defense, and they got running game that Darius Geis is. I talked about Darius Geis last year before he got injured. If they can find a way to keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, do exactly what people been doing to Mahomes.
Yes.
Keep Aaron Rodgers off that field with Darius Geis and Adrian Peterson. You got a two-head monster. Use it. But I still got Green Bay.
Me too. Detroit and Minnesota. Minnesota cannot afford to lose this game.
They better not lose this game to Detroit.
My bad. Right quick. Tonight's game, Monday night game, Minnesota at Seattle. Who you got?
I got Seattle.
I got Seattle too.
I love Seattle.
All right, now back to Detroit and Minnesota for Sunday.
I said Minnesota cannot lose this game.
That's right. Now this
With David Blau at the helm. I don't know why I like his
This next game is one of the top 2 games of the week. Of course, KC at Green Bay is probably the number one game of the week.
Probably.
But this next game is second. Well, third if you count Buffalo Baltimore. But the game is San Francisco and New Orleans.
Ooh, NFC matchup for the top two teams.
And it's in the Dome.
Very, very interesting.
And if Seattle wins
I got
tonight,
New Orleans.
I heard if Seattle wins tonight,
That puts them as number one, number two in the NFC.
they put Seattle's 1 and San Francisco go to number 5 because they beat Seattle.
That's
I mean,
true.
Seattle beat
Seattle beat San Francisco. I still got New Orleans.
I got New Orleans too. Bad time to take a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Miami at the Jets, nobody cares.
Yeah, just pick one. But I'll go with the
take
Jets.
Miami.
I'll go with the Jets.
Colts at Tampa Bay. Colts cannot lose this one.
I think Tampa Bay could pull it out, but I don't want the Colts to lose this one. But Arians got them playing good ball, defensive-wise, for sure.
This could be a letdown game. You ready?
Yeah.
Denver at Houston.
It absolutely could be because Denver's playing to ruin other people's chances, but they're still in the hunt.
Yeah.
But they're ruining other people's chances. So
and Bill O'Brien and the Texans probably still high off beating New England.
and they've given away games this season
Because
too.
they should have won.
Yeah, they've given away games, but I still got Houston.
think- me too. Houston. Another game that nobody cares about. Chargers at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Chargers
Gonna find a way to charge this one.
Next
Chargers
game,
broke.
this next game will actually be a good game, but
It's
really
an
don't
iPhone
nobody,
charger.
but don't nobody care about this game. But neither one of them can afford to lose this game. Tennessee at Oakland. It's gonna be a good game, but Tennessee cannot afford to get behind Houston any further.
I got Tennessee because two defenses, younger defenses that are spotty sometimes. Two running backs.
Two good
One's
running
not
backs.
good, but whatever.
Go ahead, give Derrick Henry.
But
props.
if Derrick Henry gonna run for 100+ yards, this could be the game. I'm interested to see how this turns out.
But you're not going to look at it because it's on the same time as the next game, Kansas City and New England.
You know I got the Chiefs, but
I'm picking New England.
Everybody's saying this. You know, you heard in the messages that New England better watch out.
New England ain't watching out for nothing because we got them win. This is the only time we'll talk trash about the Chiefs, baby. Hey, but last couple of years I picked the Chiefs because I thought the Chiefs were going to win.
Yeah, that didn't work out for us.
Well, I think I need to pick them again then.
I'm going for the Chiefs.
I think New England got to
I'm
come
a little
back.
worried, but just because Mahomes ain't right, but the defense is doing what they're supposed to do.
I'm gonna pay the
Hopefully this will be the game.
Hopefully
that they
the refs
pull
get
together.
my paycheck.
Okay. They don't need your 15 cents.
15 million, boy.
Okay.
You know I don't want them ghetto Walmarts. So you got the Chiefs. I have New England. And hopefully, come on, New England. Accept my payment ref so I don't have to eat nasty Chick-fil-A. Amen. Pittsburgh at Arizona. I got Pittsburgh.
I'm actually picking Arizona.
You heard it here first.
Hey, no shade.
He's hating on you, Dara.
I expect Arizona to win something.
Now, this game is interesting. Sunday night game. Seattle at the Rams.
I got Seattle, absolutely.
I think Seattle got it too, but
I do.
The Rams, it's an NFC South matchup. NFC West matchup.
It's one of those games that I'm looking at two quarterbacks, honestly.
Russell way better than
way better, in my opinion.
Monday night, ain't nobody gonna look at it, but the Giants at the Eagles.
Yeah, I ain't looking at that, but I'm going for the Eagles.
Okay, you like Carson Wentz? I want
him.
my boy Sasquatch.
It's Saquon
Barkley to run for 300 yards.
That could be a possibility.
Yeah, right.
It could be.
You got a 2-minute drill?
I do not, sir. I do not.
Neither do I. But we like to appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and listening to us. There's no show without you guys. We appreciate y'all. We love
Absolutely.
y'all.
Sorry, folks. All y'all,
not even the mic's phone.
all y'all iPads and stuff are connected by one account. My wife is popular by her folks, so it is what it is.
She popular than you.
Absolutely.
Ain't nobody popular than Xander, baby.
I'm the cheerleaders. I'm the cheerleader's boyfriend. I'm Xander's dad. That's literally what I am.
You look like a soccer dad.
Okay.
Until next time, happy holidays again. Be safe, be easy, and remember, Fat Meat is for easy.
Deuces.